All right, back again, right? As we are every single day. Seems like we never get to leave. But today, I've come a whale, space whale. All right, so anyway, I have come to some decisions, and chief among these decisions is I need a level 2 tar thing, tar thing, tar extractor. Go get some engine units and go get a lot of iron. I can do both of those right here, right? Oh, it's so nice to have a northern factory. It would be nicer still when all of this is just made for me. Here, can I get some iron? Thanks. You're the one that has some engines. Thanks. We're gonna just let engines go for right now. Um, why can't we make the thing? The thing that I wanted. What tab was it on? What am I feeling right now? Tar extractor. It's right there. It's right there. Alright, so we need one of those. Hit that button. Now we need lead plate. We have lead plate. We have lead plate in a box. Right here. This box. And we take it, and it's still here because of the magic of loaders. Tar extractor. Mach 2. Alright, what are we going to do with this? I will show you. Allow me to elucidate. I have had a brainwave. Not like the paralytic kind. The one where you get an idea. Give me tar extraction. Yes. Good. Now give me a barreling machine. And like right here, right? That's pretty natural. We want power, eh? Power to get rid of the trees. There we go. Power for all. Now we need a shed and a shed and another shed. Into this shed, I commit my worldly possessions. Alright, let's go get some mining fluid. Let's open this up while I do other things. What do I need tar for, you think? Well, I will leave you to speculate for a little while. I have plans, you see. Alright, so that's not enough. It's like all this needs to be just pulled down, right? This did good while it was here, but I was probably just too lazy to ever fix it. Oh, how are we doing in our favorite machines? Favorite machines going strong. Oh, we are backed up on all this. Oh, maybe we can put in more shafts. Like turn this all red and then build more shafts up here. Yeah, I could see that happening. But good, just let this go for right now. There is no need to mess with any of that. Let's walk by Muckmoo Food while we're here. The other great pivot of the factory, and this looks fantastic. Building up food, everything going, no problems there. You know what that means, right? It means stop looking at it. You look at it, you start thinking about it. You think about it, you lose time. You lose time, you wake up a 70-year-old man who never accomplished any of his dreams. Alright, so right here, take all of that, and I want you to make more, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's run this out and see if one backpack full of this stuff is enough to open up this tar well. And we will have just a source of tar up in the factory for now and forevermore. And there's a lot you can do with tar. So, and I have one very specific thing in mind. We're not going to get into that quite yet. Right there. Take all that. Alright, so you're now going, yeah? Oh, it goes by twos. Oh, it's got extra efficiency on it. And I could probably prod it to see what happens. To get extra efficient? I don't even want that. If anything, I want just faster, right? Just go faster, friend. Oh, and I'm out of electronics. This is as fast as friend can go. I'm sorry, friend. Now it goes super fast. And we have gotten not really appreciably through this, considering all that. Alright, this is fine. Walk away. Just walk away. Now we have to go all the way back to the other factory. Because what we need is a lot of landfill. We're going to start paving the sea. I have plans, you see. Need more whales? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, long term, certainly. Who doesn't want another whale buddy? But somewhere in here, we make landfill. Oh, and we got a lot. Very happy to see all this. I'm gonna have to take more and more up there. Can't have the machine stop. We have entire oceans to pave over. Oh, and we should get more electronic parts while we're down here. Maybe even see if our rums have arrived. They better have. I mean, it's been how long? Oh my god. Cannot go. Just smashing my face into machine after machine. Utter embarrassment. We are not going at all. Because our rums have not arrived? Uh-oh. Oh. Speaking of uh-oh. How can I get rid of exactly one stack? How about I just kind of do that? Never go out to full inventory. Really? Really? Our rums are just... they're being made. He's almost done, but not quite done. Whatever. I'm sure he'll be fine in the end, right? Smash another energy drink. Get that nice, glistening smile. And head north, where we are going to set the stage for further development. Probably should have gotten more cliff explosive. Oh, definitely should have gotten more grenades. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to go back in. Big sad face. Nope. I'm environmental. Don't worry. This was all approved with the relevant departments. All of this too. All of this. All of this is good. It's better like this. In fact, there never was a lake. That was all just myth. It was biter propaganda that there was ever any water here. This was always virgin land, eager for the factory's embrace. So don't think about it, right? I should just do all of this while I'm here and sugar it up, because it's all going to go eventually. So until I have no more land, yeah. Or until there is no water left to conquer. Like Portugal. I wonder if the Portuguese ever long for the days when they were the most important nation on earth. Alright, so there we go. All that is good, and we're going to put in this 2Z block right here. And then we're going to start on the next phase of our conquest. Cute. I need more grenades though. Big sad. And maybe by the time this phase is going, we will be able to get our... we only have one left. Just one left. It's okay, I'm going in again anyway. We'll have our tar pump online for infinite tar forever. Can't wait. Okay, gotta go back in, need explosives. Okay, fine. Soon I'll be making these up here. Zip. At least it's not hugely onerous to come down here. Cliff explosives made right over here. If I could control my character. Big if. Big if. You take that and that for that matter. And grenades, unfortunately, way on this side of the factory. And snap. 2? I think so. Alright, let's get out of here. Then we're going to lay a whole bunch of refined concrete. And here, I should probably just pick it up here, right? Thank you. And then some bricks. And then we will make another block. There's going to be a lot of block laying today. Get the feeling. Alright, we need some in here. Only one of these buildings I use, right? One of you. One of you. Alright. Let's go build factory. I want bots to be off. Then I want my template out, please. Like that. One like that. Should I even do one more here? I don't think it's needed, but while I'm in the area, I guess. Alright. Alright, let's do this. These things infesting my beautiful factory cannot be permitted to continue, I say. Now the bad news is I think I'm eating territory a lot faster than I thought I was going to. Which means artillery day is coming again. Very sad, but what can you do? The guns never truly fall silent. Even in your dreams. Good. Wonder if I have enough windmills to properly pave the windmill side of this. I know I have a bunch waiting back in the lower factory, but that's not here, is it? I suppose I could have gotten some if I had been thinking ahead at any... Ooh. Alright, we'll be back for you later. Like I was saying, if I was thinking ahead at any point, I think we've established that communication between my fingers and my spine and whatever passes for higher functions in this gray lump in my head is not communicating terribly well. Bots on. So we should just kind of take whatever happens as just a gift. Every day is a gift. And again, I'm not sure at all this is a proper thing for these guys to be doing. This may be taking more time. I mean, it's almost certainly making more time, right? Especially on the corners. Say nothing about absorbing power, but I like giving them something to do. They get so upset when they have nothing to do. It'll be easier when they're flying faster. Speaking of flying faster, we're going to be through this. Maybe even in this episode? Probably not. Probably get very close in this episode. And then on some... Yeah, this is just not right. Okay, I give up. Bots are more precise, but they're slower. And that's not what I'm looking for right now. Good. I wonder if there's a mod out there that will allow me to put down a complex floor tile pattern. Like I'm trying to put down two different types of tiles right now. There's bricks and there's refined concrete. And I can place the ghosts at once. But I do not think I can actually place both at once for real. So I can just run and do this. Put down the tile. Maybe I'm not... Maybe I'm incorrect and there's information out there I do not have. I mean, of course there has to be a mod somewhere that does this. But... Oh, what happened to that? Oh! Completely deplete a resource patch? A bitumen siege has ruptured. Huh. That's really weird to see this far into the game, right? I imagine most people see that long, long before this point. I heard an actual explosion there, and it was a resounding boom. Ah, space whale. You heard too. And there's damage to everything. Alright, so you... Alright, bots, help. That didn't take nearly anything. Alright, so... Oh no, these trees are hurt. Help them. Help them. Alright, so... We have what is essentially infinite tar now, right? 220 a second? Yeah. Okay. Everyone just hold off on this. And do you need power? Yeah. Okay, there you go. To be continued, I say. I need a bunch of windmills. Oh, and these things need to be pulled up eventually. Not really right now. As he says, he's going to do it right now. I need this quarter too soon, don't I? It's almost like the factory must grow. Factory must grow. What would happen if the factory did not grow? I shudder to think. The biters might have their way. And that's just canopy conflict. I have to protect the trees after all. They're not good with the trees. And if I can protect the trees, I'll know I have done a good job. You're doing this. I declare that's about as far as I need to consider right now, right? Okay. So, all of this is fun. I had a fun time doing it. But we have to have some sort of purpose, right? Well, have to is a strong statement. Probably strongly suggested that we have some idea of what we're doing. Do I have no windmills here? I have to go back in and get more, right? Yeah. I have to decorate things. It's a shame I made all these graphics and then I just kind of decorated the core area. Whatever. I can be disappointing to me. I'm allowed. We need to take our next great step in base infrastructure. That's all I'm doing right now, just focusing on big, large-scale infrastructure. And laying a very firm foundation. Okay, this is good. This means this is almost certainly going again? Yes. Aren't you going again? No. Oh, you're full up now. Alright. Now we need Perline. Perline is Navens. Navens are in demand. I don't know. I'm not looking at that. It's not real. It's not real, I say. Alright, we actually do have to make more of these. Hopefully we start backing up on gearboxes. Then I can dedicate some more to making windmills. Alright? Yeah, but that's a little ways away, isn't it? Alright, don't look at this. It's working, it's fine. There is no reason to be concerned about it. If it's working, just move on. So, windmills. Do I have a good representative here? Right here. This looks solid. Come right here, I say. Just like that. And then right here, I say. Just like that. And across like here, I say. Just like that. What? Excuse me? No, not a lot. What is that thing? We know of but one way to deal with those objects. Grenades were invented for only a single purpose. To hold back the arboreal menace. Okay. So, oh, that was not supposed to be there. We are ready to begin. We need to go get a full base overflow equipped sorting module right here. Right here. We're in line, right? This will take care of every sort that comes through. Oh, we're out of gonna run out of sheds. Yep, good. But yes, we ran out of sheds. Thank you, in my pockets, please. Okay, run, smash, run, smash, smash. It's gotta be painful to look at this. Fighters see this and go, and we're losing? How can we have lost to that? Good. 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 And a bunch here. We probably need to put away some of these, right? Good. Alright. Oh, we needed sheds, which is why we came here. Great. And you might ask, what is the purpose of this? Well, let me tell you. We need a whale out here. You are going to be the first step in sorting something. Whale goes and gets food. Then whale is in charge of venting this waste stone. And you're going to come here and you put it in waste stone right there. It is pure waste stone. You probably only have a temporary job right now. But I need nickel going and then chromium going after to get fluid in, which says this has to come this way, all the way over to stripped distillates, right there. Okay. I think that is now ready to go. Thank you, save game. And this will give extra room for stone, and on top of this will be gravel. And on top of that will be sand, on top of that will be pure sand, then we have to put wood in there, maybe logs. I don't know how we're going to classify logs. Anyway, there's a big dang plan on the way. But what I need right now is to build still more city squares. And then we got an actual real problem. We're going to have to solve a design thing. And I'm not really looking forward to it. Alright, so we need these 6 squares, these 5 squares right here to be laid out. This one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. And that's gonna take some time, right? So, bots off. This is not bot work. We have number 1, number 2. I hate how it interferes with the path, but I respect the rules of hard mode, even though when I think they're kind of a little too on the nose, you know? Alright, so it's time to do a run. Fuck some grenades. All these things. No, 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 no. No, none of you. Do not be. Find another method of existence that doesn't involve such gross corporeality. Spirit tree. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Some may say it serves me right. But, I just say not today. Alright, it's right there, right there, right there. Give me that, give me that, give me that. We'll get it later. Don't worry about it. Okay. Way across. More stones I'll have to pick up in a second, and I have to get rid of this entire walkway because it offends me. This way, this way. Oh, we're gonna have to do something about that pipe as well. This job is kind of spiraling out of control. But after we're done with this, we have to think about that thing I really didn't want to think about to this point, which was a proper liquid sorting and storage facility. Salty rock. Probably never going to use you. You're on a walkway. Thou shalt not impede a walkway. It's against the fire code. Now, what if there is some sort of emergency? Can't have the walkway blocked. Do I have enough to do this? I think maybe. Oh. Okay. I think I will actually. Yeah, nice. All right, now we gotta do the borders. I think we probably don't have enough stone here. Enough bricks. It's okay. I can go get more. Did I get it all? It's hard to say. If only the bots could help me. But alas, they cannot. Ooh. I gotta go get these rocks. But it's fine. Everything's fine. We'll clear these areas. And the reason I'm putting these blocks down specifically is that I have to put in liquid sorting and storage. And I have to decide how that's going to work. And I still don't have a firm grip of that in my head. I know it's going to have to be a lot of tanks. I wish I could use outfalls, but outfalls are at a higher tech level than where I'm at now. Really? No bricks? Oh, isn't it nice? I just make bricks right over here, right? Is it not fortunate that there's a brick factory literally right here? Thank you. Just keep on, boys. You don't need my permission to do your jobs, right? This is going to be difficult to see, but we pulled it off. Being aesthetic is a burden and takes a lot of time. It's okay. It is time well spent so long as we don't do that. That is what life ideally is made of. A series of moments well lived and well spent. Just remember, no effort is wasted. Or even if you do not achieve the goals that you wished you had, you have done something. Hopefully with all of your heart. And that will leave a mark on you that you will carry go forward. And the next thing will be all the easier, and perhaps all the better. So, it is not that you have wasted effort that you should be afraid of. It's that you did not apply effort enough. Alright, bots on. We're going to trim this down a lot. So, in other words, just be like Deadpool. Maximum effort at all times. Deadpool has a lot of good lessons for you. He's just not a reliable babysitter. Should I just pick all this up going wherever this is leading? I'm gonna have to do it eventually, right? So I guess, yeah. This is honestly probably the fastest way to do it. Have the bots do it in waves. It seems slow, because there's all this pause for waiting. But, space whale. Doing it the other way, where I pick it up every single step, is active if you consider having a constant seizure being active, but it's probably slower overall, because it only works on one tile at a time. Alright, everybody's done. Now we have to handle this again from the other side, then we have to deal with the pipe. We need to pick up these rocks. All this. All this. Come with me. Making this place fit for habitation. And we have to deal with that pipe. And we will finally be ready to make our liquid sorting. And we have our first liquid. Can you guess what that liquid is called? That's right. Tar. T-A-R. Tar. Why did I favor that liquid above all others? Oh. There is a mystery which shall be unveiled in but a second here. After I'm done with all this tedium. That radar station has to be integrated somewhere else. That shouldn't be hard. Alright, so this pipe. Obviously it goes nowhere now. So I can just roll it all the way back to... long way south. Alright, accepted. Oh no. Alright, well that's a problem. Oh wait, I've got a box for this now. Look at this. Put stone in the stone box now. And we've latched on stone. No, we haven't. Oh, because there's no power. Cannot latch on no power. Come on. Get there. There we go. Now have we latched? Yes. Now we have latched. Alright. So waste stone has come in, got put in the waste stone hopper, and is put in the primary stone output here on the far left. Or far right, rather. So, good. Everything is working according to plan. Now we just wait for waste stone to overflow into the stone disposal hopper, and I will put in the next stage of my plan. But that's a ways away. Roll it back, roll it back. I wish I could roll the whole walkway back as easy as I could roll these pipes. Alright, good enough. Okay, so we stand back and we look at what we did. So, these are the material processing rows. We know this because I've told you. And then this is the logistic horizontal. Okay, material processing columns. And then logistic row right here. And right here, this is going to be hydrocarbon and tar processing all the way down here. Yeah, it's just going to be a big mass of pipes, which leaves right here, this square, this very important square, is science in. This is where I'm going to put all of the receivers for science into the lab, which I will make right there someday. And this is just place where factory stuff is done. This is just intermediate central. But right here, these two columns are the start of liquid sorting. Just like we have solid sorting up there, we now have to do liquid sorting. And I'm going to need a whole bunch of tanks. Thankfully, I know where I can get some, right? I think I should probably leave that one in place. This should come with me. Like those guys should. Yeah, this is fine. We took 10. 10's going to be enough for this, hopefully. I have to make a high tank maker. But for that, I need Duralumin to be online. Just stick a pin in that one too, right? So we need to take all of you. We are putting in more. To take all of you. And we are putting in more. Yeah, these symbols are not in the right spot. Very embarrassing. 9 gigawatts. Nice. Okay, so this is kind of, well, maybe this was a wrong idea right here. Maybe I should leave this entire thing bare. Okay, well, we're going to try to design a storage tank. Oh, yeah, we have to get rid of these right here. Which is a shame because I wanted this avenue to be lined with windmills. So I guess tanks go over here and maybe we do something vertical, I guess. That's a little weird. We'll think about it. So tank one. There's gonna be a rhythm to this. There's no need to leave a space because, well, I mean, dinosaurs could walk between them, so I guess leave a space. Like, this should be main storage in my head. And then a slosh tank. Yeah. So we're gonna look at this design. We're gonna see if we can lay it down properly. I'm not sure if I like this horizontal design though, but I'll have to remove the windmills to have anything else. Give me some pumps where necessary. And the windmills are kind of required on that avenue, so maybe I just leave this area blank just for logistics. That's never a terrible idea. Alright, let's find out. So, alright, this is governing the storage of a given type of fluid. Let's talk about the layout of the factory, right? So, in general, liquids are going to be made in here, and are going to be consumed up here and down here, in general. So this area down here, and this area, and this area is going to have the biofluid network running through it. Up here doesn't really matter. This is just material, solid material storage. So down here, we have to figure out how we're going to store a single type of liquid. And obviously you do that in tanks. Oh, this is a little off. And so I've spent a long time trying to think how I can get something like this working. Like, where are biofluid things? Like Quester tanks right here. Boom, boom, boom. Like something like this. And then down here, provider tanks. Boop, 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 boop. And just pretend like that makes sense, right? And the problem is, I cannot think of a way to make it so that Mr. Requester Tank here can request tar in enormous amounts with priority 1. And then what will happen right here, this tar, it will put tar in here, and then this will have tar because it's coming in. And so I'll have Gorbachevs coming in and depositing tar in here, flow in here, pump into these pumps. Like, obviously these are all connected, right? Everyone understood this, right? And then reaches here and then flows out, and then another Gorbachev picks it up and takes it back here because it's requesting. And then it's just this endless cycle of Gorbachevs coming in and out, in and out. And and it's just useless action all around. And I'm very, very, very disappointed. So I have not been able to figure out a way to make this general format work. So we don't do that. What we need to do then is just use normal pipes for the in, and then all outs are governed by the biofluid network. So in other words, all fluid inputs are by biofluid. All fluid outputs are by pipes. Because I could have two parallel biofluid networks running, one for in and one for out, and they just don't touch. And because they're on different networks is why these two providers don't ever link up to these requesters, or vice versa, whatever it is. But there's no way I'd be able to keep that apart, like just visually. Like I'll go through here and that's the like in, and then one day I'll just do something like that and connect the in and the out, and everything will go nuts in the factory all at once. And that's just too much. Like if these were tinted a little bit, like one was red and one was blue, like deep blue, like veins and arteries, because that's really what I'm simulating here. Like this is like a heart, and I need veins coming to the heart and arteries leading away from the heart. And then if they're a different color, even if they did interconnect, I'd be able to see that easier. But that is not the world I live in. So it has to be normal pipes as veins and then biofluid as arteries. So that's how it's going. Why this though? Well, obviously these tanks, because we need a buffer, right? Buffer, good. This isn't nearly enough because even the largest of tank buffers are pretty small. Like just this deposit right here. This is what? It's 160 slots, and usually you can fit 100 of something in that, and a given recipe might take 10 of that, so each slot would be 10 runs on a recipe. So in here we'd have 1600 runs of a recipe. Well, the amount of fluid usually taken by a recipe is 100, and this takes 100K, and so there's like 1,000 runs in this, so it's less. Why does this just say 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 10,000, right? This isn't 100,000. This is 10,000. Okay, give me a second. I have to see if I'm having a stroke of some kind. Hold on, everyone stay here. Okay, no stroke. That is exactly what I think it is. How does this keep getting more dumb? All right, so what I'm going to do is this. Fluids are harder to manage than solids, in my opinion. Not only that the ins and outs are harder, but determining, like, solids is really easy. Let's go over the solid structure again. We have waste in, we have primary in. We have rigged it up with belts so that waste always takes preference over primary, and then we have a single out. And then we have an overflow for when waste cannot find a buffer. It can overflow so it is correctly identified as material that should be processed as waste into just something else or gotten rid of. This is problem material right here. We have byproduct in, primary product out, waste product out. Very simple. But with liquids, how am I going to do that? Like, I could make a single pipe right here that says if there's anything, if this tank ever overflows, overflow into something else, and that this tank should be wasted. Could be, but how to do that with the pipe limitations that I've already described. We'd have to run pipes, and then I'd have to understand that there are pipes that are waste, and then there's pipes that are not waste, and they look exactly the same. So I will get those mixed up and I will have no solution. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everything pump in here. The rules are going to be very simple. All primary producers will underflow at 20, maybe even 10, and they will underflow into this. And then this will all get pumped into here, and if it's ever more than 20, if ever this starts backing up, I know there's something going on. Meanwhile, all secondary producers right here will not even need a valve. They'll just go in without any intermediary. They'll just flow in here naturally, and so they will take preference. If this starts filling up a little bit, they will be used first. So the question is, how much... so these tanks will be pressurized. So do I want to move this forward? Don't have this design in my head very well yet. So in a sense, this is primary production. So maybe even more than that. So these two tanks would represent secondary production in that they are emptied aggressively. Angry Ghost. Right in there. They're emptied aggressively into these two tanks. But then what's the purpose of this one in particular? Not really. Nothing really. I guess there's no difference, huh? Except this gives more secondary buffer. And that there collectively in these three, there is more 20% of this, of each one of these is dedicated to primary production because that is what that says. So 80% of all these three, which would be 240 units of liquid, all of that is marked for secondary production. Primary production will never fill that up. So that's all right. So now we just have to read. Again, never our strong suit. So grab our friends. Probably going to need our friends right here again. Check for vias, but I'm pretty sure it's just fine for vias. It's like straight through. You can do it right. Oh, we can even leap all of that, even with that, but it won't be able to because we'll have some pipes in the end. But it was fine. I want to be able to move through all of this with liquids because this thing is just going to be lousy with pipes. Just this whole corridor back and forth with pipes. And I'm going to try to keep it with here, and I'm going to try to make everything fluid permeable. So little gaps like this are absolutely essential. Anyway, let's move this in the middle so it can actually be seen. Let's go get some power. There. Nothing says permanent power quite like a wind turbine in the middle of everything. Okay, so what we're going to need now is to measure. So how am I going to govern when primary turns on and turns off? Well, we're going to measure the amount of liquid in specifically this tank. So what we need is the in. And I can't remember how. This is the latch, and this is like Mr. Decision right here. Now this is, I don't know if you have to exist. Let's pretend you don't. Let's go in the simple way first. So what we need is green in. I kind of wish the attachment point was, well, we can move with the attachment point, right? Because that's a little more aesthetic. Actually, that's a lot more aesthetic. And then we'll have to find a way to get this out for alarming. All right, so what we're looking at here is we're going to read the amount of liquid in this tank, the amount of anything. And we know the amount of anything can be up to 10,000. And we want to put out 3 signals. Signal 1, or rather, yeah, the first signal is no signals. In absence of any signal, primary producers should be working. And that's it. They should produce whatever. It should flow through here, and it should turn on right here. That's what happens in absence of any signal. But if we reach any liquid in here, well, maybe we're doing this by... maybe this is the proper way to regulate primary producers, and I don't need to do any signaling right here. So what we need to do then is simply detect, we need to detect that we don't have anything, which is done over here, unfortunately. So maybe we need 2 of these guys. 1 red, 1 green. Oops, don't do that. So So. When this guy is like below 100 or something, we need to alarm that we are low on a substance. Great. So that's the duty of this. There's a latch, there's a decider. And so we even put that there. If anything is less than 100, we need to output whatever it latched on, right? How exactly do we do that again? I have forgotten the mechanics. So this latch right here will output right here. It's outputting it on green. Measures everything and outputs on green, but it measures in red and outputs on green. All right, so maybe we do that. Then we have to test all this, of course. All right, so you measure in red. Yeah, you measure in red right there, and you output on green. Anything on green. So anything on green comes in, and then it outputs that exact thing as 1. And so that's the green signal. So the red signal is what we're doing here. And if the red signal, maybe we can do this with both of them. And on red, we need another star, right? We output on red the input count? No. All right, this is going to get complicated. Let's just leave that aside for right now. The other measurement we want to do right here is simpler, right? Perhaps not. So we read on red and we output 1. And that comes in here and we latch on that so that we have a signal for green. And then maybe we latch on it separately. Maybe that's a different set. Like right here we do the latch. And that'll determine what we get. Just anything coming through here. And then we have established this latch. And so this is outputting on green 1 of this. So now we need another decider right here. Right there. And we need red input from here. And we need green input from this network. So, here we need everything or anything less than 100. I want you to output how can I take the green signal that's in? Anything is less than how did I do this before? I'm sorry. I am not making this work. And so we have this decider somewhere that determines whether or not we're alerting. We can take a look. We shouldn't be alerting on anything right now, right? Except maybe aluminum ore. So we're alerting on aluminum ore and aluminum plate. Yeah, because there's nothing in buffer. Alright, so why are we alerting on aluminum ore? He asks. More, and the question is, why is this? It's because it's not flickering. So we have latched on aluminum ore because it has passed through this buffer. Then we have multiplied that by 1,000 for some reason. We have multiplied each by 1,000. And right here we have 1 in less than or equal to 0 then we output 1 on red and green. So we want to output 1 on red in order to say an alert must be going out. So again, it's anything output 1 on red, if that's that. But now we have like signals problem, right? Because we want to, there's two signals we have to set out. No signal means everyone goes. No, primary producer goes, secondary producer goes. A signal here, a 1 on red, means that primary producers stop, secondary producers still going, obviously. Waste processing does not go. Then we need another trigger here when this gets too high, and this says primary producer stops, secondary producer keeps going, waste consumption goes. So there's going to be a 1, a 0, a 1, and a 2. So how do we manage this? We're going to have to figure out where the power poles sit, right? I'm going to need more next poles. And a big problem here is, I mean, I can still add more horizontal storage space if I want to, but it's not fitting very well at the moment. You see? Like, this is not consuming the entire space of it, unless I want to put all sorts of windmills on the side, in which case this might work. And for an area that's going to have pipes everywhere, that's not a terrible idea. Just more logistic space, please. I will thank me for it later, so maybe I do that. Mr. Windmill, come down here. This is not where this goes. I probably don't need any more, right? Probably don't even need this. No, maybe I do. I have to work out all this logic and then condense it. So the goal is 0, 1, and 2 for whatever this liquid is. So the latch comes here and tastes whatever comes through, and that latches and will tell us what we have. And that will be the signal on green. It's going to be 1 or 0. And so right here, anything on green, it's an and, right? Well, no, not really. Excuse me, put that back. It's anything on green, no, on red is less than 100. This alarms, this is for, whoa, but here we have a problem. No, we don't. Because my problem I was thinking is like, no signal means primary goes, secondary goes, waste does not go. 1 signal means primary stops, secondary goes, waste does not go. But that 1 signal can come from trying to turn waste on. But if waste is, ooh, yeah, that's right. So there's 1 signal for turn waste on, and there's another signal for stop primary production. And these two will never go at once. So how do I make it so that waste production and turn on waste consumption and turn on primary production are not interfering with one another? So they have to be on different bands, right? One has to be red and one has to be green. I'm going to have to test this with water because water is legal to flush. We're going to do that just in a moment here. You get ready. So what we want to do, yeah, I'm in Struggle City. I'm very tempted to pause this until I figure it out because it's just kind of embarrassing to struggle like this. So the latch determines the material that we're using, and that gets outputted on green. So, so this is for each. It looks like for each on red, if you are less than 100, add condition, and each on green is greater than 0. Then I want you to output anything on 1 in red. This will alert when... Really? Input count on red? No, 1 on red and green. So, alright, so let's do that. Then we want another decider. Maybe? Because this is the input count. That's not what we want. But you are outputting on red. But, so we'll start on this. And this will be our canary. Then we have our latch right here. And we have you guys have to be right there. Excuse me. So you guys go back in the center. So green, you don't need to latch anymore. And you can come like this. So you have your red measurement right there. And you have to know what you're measuring for. And that is, of course, the green latch. Right there. So you are going to copy, paste. So anything is greater than 80K. That's when we're going to turn on waste processing. I want you to output on green anything, right? So we have to be very careful that this output... I wish I could see more. Here, let's do it like this so I can actually see. So this green output right here touches this pole and then this pole. And so that's where we sample. All right, it's time to see if we've done something correct or we've just messed everything up. Water is legal to flush. That's why we use water here. Because I'm going to have to flush this multiple times in order to figure out everything. All right, so right now we are filling and pull it. What can I say about what just happened right here? Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Are we latching on water? No. No, we are not. So red comes in. Red is greater than 0. Output that. All right, so that was one problem we had. Turn again. Turn it off. All right, so are we latching on water? No. Why is that? So water is here. Everything here. Maybe it's anything. Maybe it's each. There we go. Each is now output. All right, so now you are still not latching. All right, so you will output on green that. Then you will output everything on green back on green. No, wait. You are absolutely not what I want to be. All right, try again. So this is outputting liquid 1. You're getting nothing in. Oh, there's no connection at all here. What am I doing? I don't even think I know. Alright, so I have... There we go. Now you are outputting water 1 and you've latched on it, right? Yes. So now we are prepared to... Yes, we have water 1 on green. And we are outputting exactly nothing, right? Because we are near completely full up, and we're just saying everything goes right now. So, continue pumping. Pump faster. faster. Need you to fill all the way up, and that's going to take a while, right? Faster, I say. Faster. Alright, so this tank is now filling. No, wait. Not at all. It's still pumping. So none of these are triggering. I probably should have done a much smaller. Alright, so these have filled up. This is now filling up. This is going to take a bit. I probably should have... Oh, science is a problem. Let's go look. What's wrong with science today? Doesn't look like anything, really. Is this power? Yes. Power is off. Okay. Please suspend this experiment. I have to go solve a problem. No, that doesn't put it correctly. I need to go alleviate an emergency situation. Power is off. Power is completely and generally off. What has happened this time to make it completely and utterly off? I don't even know. Alright, let's go around. Let's take a look. We are completely out of power. You are trying very hard to get there, but it's not happening because you're so out of power. Oh, I've trapped myself. What could have caused this, do you think? No biocrud? Oh. Oh, there is no biocrud. Oh. Now biocrud has arrived. And suddenly we are getting power within the system again. Ever so little, but it's here. We have a biocrud problem? I am fair astonished, I say. Even the belt seems slower, even though I know the reason for that is just as slower. But why aren't you doing the thing? You have plenty of crud. Why aren't you crudding the belt? Oh, you don't have the... There's no strength in your arm. Huh. So, I wonder... how this came to be. So you're hooked together still, even though you really shouldn't be. Isn't this going to be an interesting crisis to unravel? You need to cut ties from the outside, right? We're just completely out of power. Well, that's kind of not what I want to do, right? Well. This gets power out, and I kind of want power to stay in. I have to do an internal grid for a little bit here. Well, I know. I have a temporary solution. It was within me this entire time. Actually, I'm pretty sure this could power a good deal of all this. Alright, so... this is obviously a disaster, so don't look at it. Way out of power. Maybe I need to make a lot more crud. Actually, that's probably exactly what I'm reading here, right? Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? So the biocrud is going to flow through. Then, what I need to do is I need to run up to the main power up here. And I have to make sure this is completely disconnected from the grid in process, not in output. Right here, these guys. You can take this power. I need this to be separate and isolate. Right there. That's how that power gets out. And congratulations, guys. You get your own special windmill, because you're just weird. There you go. It's its own separate grid. Then, obviously not for these guys. Alright, all this, you have hot molten salt. I'm so happy for you. Process it now. Alright, so this is now producing a ton of power. It's dumping it directly into the main grid. I don't know what the real problem is here. But are you processing? Is this working? Have we all rotted out and gone to seed again? Yeah. Oh, man. Not all have gone to seed. Those are about to, though. So this is going, this is going. All these guys are going. I don't have confidence in anything I just did right here. I feel like, why am I so low on biocrud is the real question. Why is there biocrud on this belt? Oh no, there's seedlings on this belt. Something's not discriminating. Alright, that's plenty of problems. All this is going. You're having trouble, but you're online. You'll be fine. Wasn't this a fun little encounter? And you need more biocrud before power runs out again. Like right now. Right now. But the crud is coming, yes? The crud is coming. So it will eventually penetrate up and turn this back on, and then we have to probably make more biocrud down here. And this is just still power issues, yes. But this is the big problem. Alright, where is my buddy? How much do you have in your inventory? Then you want to go not there. Alright, so you. And you want to go precisely there, and you don't have enough in your inventory. This guy right here, that's got to be Mr. Fertilizer. Alright, so widespread biocrud problems which need to be addressed. Are you actually making that wood? It's hard to say. Because of power problems. Like, it's going to get up here eventually, and we're going to start burning that. And that's going to make the good stuff. And that's going to move everything forward for a few seconds and then crash out. So, is this a startup scenario? I don't know. Okay, don't look at it. I'm not going to look at it. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. Doesn't bother me at all. I choose not to believe in this. Don't believe in evil. Do not support evil. Instead, I come back here and we're going to keep working on this experiment. And we'll peek back in a bit. I think it's just going to restart itself. I think I'll be fine. So here, we have not filled up yet. So we have to turn this on again. And our... well, wait a second. We should do one test first. we need to test what happens when this dries out. Completely dries out. We're not alerting at all. So now flush the fluid network. I can do this because it's water. That's legal. Even in hard mode, it's legal. And now we should be outputting. So, it's not each then? Is it any? Green is greater than 0. This wasn't each, right? So we need to be able to say, because what was on the green signal is less than 100. We need to output that on red, right? So there we go. If anything on red and green is less than 100, and it is, red and green is greater than 0, which means we've latched on something. We want to output, I want to output on red. Oh, output green on red now? Yes, there we go. That is correct. Now we are outputting on red saying, yes, we need help right now. This is dry. Time to alert. Like this alerts after a problem has happened, but all right, that's fine. So that part is working. Now fill up. While that's happening, I come look at the base. All this is going. Biocrud is trickling in. Power appears present, not nearly enough. And we're going to have to come south and deal with biocrud sometime. Because was that just biocrud running dry? I don't know. Because this is going to run dry. And while we do have this trickle coming in, it's not enough. So we have plenty of spolinen here. So just a wall of compressors here making more biocrud. Exclusively for this area. Yeah, it sounds like a real good idea to me. Alright, this is running again. Okay. Some parts of it are running again. Why are you not running? Because you have these problems. I wish there was something I could do about that. I do this? And load seeds in? But it won't go. I mean, it should be able to go. Here, take this and put it in, but it's not requesting. Like, I could probably do something weird by changing the recipe and kicking everything out, and then, so we're not alerting on red right now, because we have all this stuff, all this. But this is, I need to, yeah. Oh, this is going to get ugly in a second here, because, here, let's see what happens if I pull this, and like just imagine these things continue to exist, right? Just imagine they exist. Close your eyes and indulge in the theater of the mind. Alright, there we go. We're going to do a truncated version of this this setup. You know, like with 3 it will work the same, but with like this it'll be fine, more compact. So it's taking, you have this in, you got water 2. So green is greater than 0, we've identified something, and that each, here, we want to do this, only we want it to be 80,000. That's what we're doing. And output both, right? No, just green. So you're outputting nothing, and it does it on the green line. You got nothing from here. So we're going to keep the 2 signals separate. Yeah, sounds like something that has to happen. Alright, are we filled up yet? Just a bit. Maybe Okay, about a minute and a half maybe. Yeah, we took a big hit on science progress here. Time for one more check. We are thrashing hard still. What's your problem? You don't have any fuel. Your problem is you're stuffed up. Your problem is you have no crud. And crud's coming ever so slowly. Anyway, so ticky 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 ticky. Over here on the pole, we have no signal, no signal. No signal, gentlemen. No signal. That's going to tick up, and eventually it's going to hit 80k. I can actually probably regulate it lower, right? Just to, there, over 400k. There. Oh no. Trigger, trigger, and now green, blue? How about that? Green 1, right? Green 1. All right, yes. Yes, now this works. So this is correct. We'll be able to tell when something needs more and when we need less using this setup right here. Guess. You're out of range by a lot. So we have to figure out where these poles go. And I guess we're going to snuggle it between two ranks of windmills, right? That's the plan here. And then these out like this, and then ins like that. That's probably correct, right? Maybe we just do one to start. Yeah, exactly. Put this pole right there for right now, which means this pole really must go right there for right now. All right, so we have determined that this is the correct substructure, and this is just the in. Oh, we should probably have the pipes correct. And then yes, in a second here, I will go and address whatever's going on down south. So we'll just do that, and you'll do like that. I'm going to finalize this design, then we'll go work on the south factory. I suppose it's just jealous that I've had so many problems up here for so long, but I haven't been able to pay attention to its particular problems. So what I want to do is grab these guys. Well, no. 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 My decisions are fortuitous. My grace is immaculate. So if I'm going to be snuggling it between two lines of windmills, I mean, it doesn't stop me at all from putting it right here. All right, so just remember this block is holy. This is where tech comes in. And so put this like right here. We might have room for another tank. We're almost certainly going to have room for another tank. And what we need is to take our sister side right here. There. And slap this down. Yes, I know it doesn't connect right now. It doesn't have to. Well, we can make it work. Then we use this space, each row, for one type of liquid. And we do that here, and we do that here. And these stacks will handle all liquid. Uh-oh. Problem. I guess we accept the loss, right? We bow to the might of salt rock. There is nothing my people can do to stand against you, O salt rock. Why is this not lined up? This is not aligned. Okay, don't scare me like that. There, that is proper. This is not proper. That is proper, and that is proper, and that is proper. That is proper. That is not proper. That is proper. There we go. And that looks even good, I'd say. Really annoyed at Mr. Salt Rock right here. Nothing I'm going to do about it. Why can't I have all these megawatts down south? I don't know. Alright, so I'm really torn about putting another one in because we're going to need logistic space just to move pipes in and out. Because what we need is all these guys. These guys are definitely here. Maybe if I grab it right. So these guys will hook in like right there. That's actually a pretty good place to anchor it. But there's still no space. If I add one more, right, that's going to go over. So I have to center this and just accept that I have logistic space on both sides. I mean, the horror, right? That sounds terrible. So something like this, and then we'll make sure we have enough, right? Not sure I like this tangle of wires, especially this. This is just ugly. And we must always stress not to be ugly. Rule 1, be attractive. Rule 2, don't be unattractive. Alright, so let's take a look at distances. Here, let's do it properly. Okay, let's not do it properly. Let's do it the way that I think has a chance of not sucking. Proper way, go get the tape measure mod, as I've been told to do. Alright, yes, it is properly centered. Bots off, right? Now we see how many we can stack up. And this is perfectly permeable by multi-purpose pipe. Right here, right? Leave a space. Uh-oh, that's not good. So if I pull everything up, like 2 maybe? Have it just be hard against that? Here, stick you in my pocket. Bots off. We're only dealing with theoreticals at the moment, people. So like this. Now the problem is it's not permeable by belts, if that's ever a thing I want to do. But that's kind of a perfect stack. Like it lines up really nice. And I can even remove these guys if I wanted to. And the crossbars will be somewhere else. It doesn't actually matter. I actually think I want to do that. Doesn't look very nice. And then we'll put a crossbar in right up there, and it doesn't even have to have crossbars at every junction, you know? There's no reason for it. Let's try what happens if I do this then. Put it fully flush with everything. Then we have a whole bunch of space down there. Which I could have told you was exactly what was going to happen. Copy this. See how this goes. This is not what I was supposed to be doing, right? I was supposed to be doing 3s. Yeah. Right. And we do 3s. See how that goes. 3s as in the amount of space in between. That lines up real nice. And extra space in between looks good too. Do I love this? I kind of do. Kind of do. And then each city block can handle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 liquid types. Yeah. Kind of think we have a winner here, boys. So, guess what I should do is just kind of like you. Take this entire... No, not yet. Because this is not ready. It's like, you gotta go right there. You gotta go right there. And then right there. You have to prep all the corners, yeah? Do it properly. There you go. Say do it properly, I mean actually do it properly, please. Yeah, sure. Okay, not completely done yet. Good. Yeah, sure, that's fine. There's nothing shameful about that. This side is a lot easier. Good. 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 And what we need now is make sure it's all red and green wired attached, because we need both red and green wires now. And we're going to have to be very careful, very, very, very careful about running the right wires to the right machines. And they're mostly going to be turning pumps on and off. So like the waste processing machine is always going to be there. It's just not going to have any fluid to work until some is supplied. And that's only going to be supplied when a pump turns on and allows it to, a Gorbachev to make a delivery to bring in everything that's needed. Alright, this is a good plan. We have done something good today, probably. Alright, now I can erase most of this. Not the top one. Alright, bot's back on. And then I'm going to go get a soda. And then we're going to try to figure out what's going on down south. And fix it. And maybe bring over tar as our first input. And we'll have that. How's nickel doing since I set it free? Oh, and the other thing I needed to do up here is I needed to increase copper production. No specific impetus behind that, just I kind of sense it's going to be needed, you know? You just get this feeling every once in a while, you're not making enough copper. You're not making enough copper by a long shot. Do you know what your copper is? Alright, so right there. And all you friends, come with me. Come with me. There. Make more copper for no specific reason, just that I know it's going to be needed. Alright, let's warp south. This is an utter mess. Something got laid down on top of that shouldn't have been. Should not be, I say. Anyway, as I looked, nickel was working, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is still a big disaster. Let's go find out why. I've got 10 gigawatts up here to spare. I could donate it at any time. Oh, it's still having seizures. Why is main power having seizures? Let's find out. Over here. Like, obviously I need a bunch of compressors. How many compressors do I need? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go get 6 compressors. So compress. Right here. Right there. Need VAPs. Need a couple of U's. So 1. Small parts. Oh, no. No, I say. Stop. And I explode. Compress. this up again. Compress. I need still more, huh? Now we need steel. I need one more. So give me Titan, give me 10. Alright, so how's power doing? Great! Titan, it's just doing great. And the reason for doing so great is we are out of BIOS crud. 100% true facts. So, the way we fix this is by throwing some grenades around. And we have a line of compressors, yeah? Surely we have made at least one compressor by now. So right here, looks like this is what we're doing, huh? I'm going to need more pipes. What I'm doing right now is not smart. But you don't really need me telling you this. You can just kind of intuit it, right? Close your eyes and see through the eyes of others. You shall be amazed. It's just mechanical, right? Probably should have learned from that a while ago. Alright, so this obviously doesn't work quite so well for current purposes. Right there, right there. You are pretty much ready, right? Oh, except for power, which we're going to pretend we don't see, right? This will increase biocrud production a little bit. If I can manage to get it powered, which I can. Alright, so now we have definite problems with electricity. And I am not sure how I'm going to handle that. Maybe step one is just admit defeat down here. This is all the megawatts you need, right? So you shall not be dependent on other power. In fact, these collectors as well, right? Yeah, these are just kilowatt items. Clip. That clip the power and all this, right? Good. That is what I was looking to see. You just go off one windmill. Yep. Not a problem at all. You are now an island, except for needing gasoline. But hopefully, that's a dependency that is never actually an issue. So you don't have any spolinen. Aren't you going? No gas. Because no pipe. Because I missed a spot. Okay. There we go. Much better, I say. So now there's a lot more coming this way. Hopefully these arms can keep up. Alright, so this is one half of the equation. Yeah. So now we have to see about the rest. This private power in here still? No. No. No, it's not. Needs 18 gigawatts. I'm sorry, friends. That's probably not possible at this time. So these guys are now going sort of. You need biocrud. So I guess what I gotta do is I have to manually make a delivery here to stim this up. Oh no. We stopped. No etching solution. Stick a pin in that. There's a problem with etching solution. That will actually have widespread ramifications if I just let that go. But biocrud. Biocrud. Everyone loves biocrud. Oh, this place is a wasteland. Oh, look at this. This is a big problem here. It's just not being used. Excuse me, boys. I need that. It's for the good of the factory. And it's even true. What's going on here? We need a golden... oh no. There we go. Golden box. That's what we're looking for. I don't know what to do. Oh, put that here, take that. Alright. That solves that problem. And this is the exact same problem. Just don't look at it. Don't look at it. You can't save them all. Can't save every kitten. Can't. You just can't. Don't try. You'll make yourself miserable. Just focus on what you can do in front of you while doing what you must do. Think of them as side quests. They're not the main event. They're just things as possibly as you can do. Alright, so I want to go up here, run all the way up to the top of the stack, and stuff in biocrud in the most important reactors. That is these guys, right here. Have some crud. That's right. All you guys. And this will just hopefully tide you over until reinforcements will arrive. So there. We're now producing really good power. See, look at that. Really good power. But I guess not enough. Sort of not enough. Sort of definitely not enough. Maybe I've just exceeded how much power I'm using, you know? We've finally gone beyond the bounds. So what's your problem? You just another seedling issue? Yeah, of course. Turn this back online. It's just, we are dead out of biocrud right now. Maybe that one arm isn't enough to supply all this anymore. Ooh. Maybe we need more than just one fast inserter going. It's just too much. Like, this stream is just not enough. Alright, over here, we still have lines for biocrud, so we just need more compressors, I think. Yeah, acquired. Compress. Still need that soda. Go get niobium pipe. I need like 10 of these, don't I? Niobium pipe and all this stuff. So 200 niobium pipe and a soda. And all sorts of just other wacky little pieces. That's fine, right? We can make this work, right? Glad I sat down and worked out the logic on the liquid sorters. That had been kind of hanging over my head. I knew I had to do it, and I knew I didn't really know how it was going to work. I wonder if I can think of a way to sort it out so I can only use one signal channel instead of using both red and green. But I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. Alright, so give me some of you. Give me some of you. We have to make a whole bunch of compressors. Steel and titanium. And this stuff. and the stuff. Get more small parts, it says. These things take a ton of small parts. It's only good for one. I need concrete now? Are you kidding me? Not enough. The only answer that matters, right, is always not enough. We need just a brick of concrete. Thank you. So that's 5. We want 5 more. So down here, down where I belong. More steel and intermetallics. Have intermetallics ever recovered from me just... Oh, it has. It's good to see. Good to know I haven't ruined everything with my demands. Maybe I should demand more, right? Bang. Boop, boop. So we need 2 more. 1 more. No more. Alright. So, we're going to run over there, and then I'm going to pause, because I'm going to go get something to drink. And then we will hook all of this up. And then we'll go see whatever's wrong with, good for the moment? For the moment. Hopefully there's enough biocrud coming in. I can't huck more over. That's always a solution. Anyway, go over here, get soda, increase biocrud production, go see whatever's wrong with the etching solution. Probably call it a day, right? That would be a good stopping point. Alright, so, quick pause. Alright, soda, obtained. Caffeination, beginning. What am I doing? Compressors, right? We have to just shove this over here somewhere, nowhere in particular. And we have to do you. Bang, bang. Do you. Bang, bang. I shoot you down. Bang, bang. It's like this, right? And then you need spolinin in and biocrud out. So like this and like that, in no particular order. So we're going to have spolinin in, crud out, which means our opposite. Yeah, we can do H. Right. It needs to go the other way. So, good. Now we need just a stack of U's. That's right. Yeah, this is probably right. It's not aligned correctly, but what can you do? I mean, pick it up and move it, obviously. It's like something like this. There we go. Now we gotta hook all this up. Obviously, right? Oh, and we have to account for going into biomass, which I have not done. Oh, this has to go this way too. So, wrong belt direction. There we go. And then you just impact here, right? Now we'll do a nice, tidy inserter. Okay, so, is good, right? Is very good. Steam line, common steam line comes up like this. Then we will tuck in right here and right here. And we will have no problems, no sir. There and there and there, and that just looks too stupid to live. So now we need water. Right there, right there, right there. Right there. And now gasoline, which I have made difficult for myself. Congratulations, me. Good job. I'm thinking of a good idea. And then, in celebration, stabbing myself right in the face. The greatest of players am I say. The greatest of players am I. Yep. Okay. Attacked. No, we can't do it like that. I have to do it like this. There. This is obviously the real and true ultimate way to do this right. I hope people have been taking notes. This is a masterclass in emergency Factorio doctrine. No, turn on. I said turn on. Okay. So now even more spalinin is turning into even more biocrud. And what we need to do is come right here, filter biomass, please. It must be accounted for, and we shall account for you as so. Beautiful. Oh, and we're definitely going to need to load faster. Crud in the hole. Crud, get in the crud hole, please. Okay, this isn't enough. Very impressive. Alright. There we go. Crud being made. Flashback, right? Flash forward. Flash to the side. Flash over here. This is going, and it doesn't look like we're backing up anywhere, which is bad. Which means this is still running off of the supply I just gave it. We really and truly are not making a buff biocrud. Though admittedly this is working very hard, and it shouldn't be, because, well, no. No. Yeah, we really do need to get this. Oh, here. Oh, he's coming. Okay, okay, alright. He'll get there. He'll get there in time, maybe. We'll see if this uses up all the spalinin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We added 10, so more than doubled it, and then like quadrupled it down south. And this is biomass. Oh my god. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, that's a problem. Well, it'll work itself out, right? Sure it will. Sure it will. What's this? How are you actually damaging... Oh, it's gone. What are we doing over here? Is there anything I can help you with? Here. Let's not stare at this, wishing it might be somewhat different. Let's see what we can do about this situation right here. Okay, repair everything, my friends. How are we doing? We need a gold chest is what we're doing. Gold chest. There you go. And wait, you destroyed a... What? Oh, this looks like a problem. Oh, because this one's different. They're trying to expand over here, so it's not like it's triggering, so it's never spending artillery shells. Oh, okay. We can rig something up then, right? So you're not going to wait here anymore. Instead, wait for 10 minutes and cycle. You're just on a 10-minute wait, right? That should be enough that it's not just burning food left and right. And you're out of bots, of course. How many bots do we have here? One. Let's see if we can pull some off the back lines. How many bots you got? I still haven't. 14. That's not good either. This is old style, so this is just a bot mulcher over here. Alright, so just leave it alone, leave it alone. We've got to go get more bots. We don't have more bots because we haven't been able to make more bots. Power is fine and has been fine. We have to work our way through a bio-crud deficit. That may take quite a while. We might not be able to get out of it with our current throughput. So I'll have to figure out what's going on there. Very, 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 very sad. Alright, I was gonna rob bots from somewhere else, right? And put down a gold chest. You have to get rid of these other red ones. Alright, at least it's a short trip for this guy. Do I have the wall I need? Yeah, I got all the pieces. So let's go see what Peter's pocketbook is looking like today. And then we'll go see what Paul needs to get by. Oh. Does this work out? Is this a good idea? I mean, obviously, absolutely not. But sure seems like what I'm actually doing, right? How'd they actually catch the, They must have chipped it down out for a long time without any bullet support or bot support. Just got eroded. Oh, this is a situation, isn't it? I struggle so hard to care about this, especially with all this right here. Okay, just don't look at it. It doesn't matter. Nothing right there matters. Let's go take a look at power and then etching solution. There might be it, right? Yeah, it's about time to wrap up. Let's go figure out the etching solution problem. So you are about to run out of bio-crud, and when you do, the world ends, essentially. And there's a few floating up, but it's not enough. So what I need is to dramatically increase the amount of bio-crud coming up. I mean, I guess I'd do something dumb, right? I mean, does that look smart to you? It goes all on the same side of the belt. That's what I was going for. It's definitely taking out of here. Even with the increased production, it's nowhere near enough. I guess I had a big buffer. Oh, why are we backed up? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. So, okay, we haven't even been even baseline absorbing the benefits of this side. So, okay. That's great. So the other thing we have to do then, I guess, is something like this. And then Mr. Stack Inserter. That'll... No. Do it right. Mr. Stack Inserter out, too. And this is going to be... It's not good, because it's going to be... Well, no. It'll be fine. It will be just fine. There's no problem there. There you go. Even more. See, it's more intermittent, but it's denser. Alright, then here's the new the true output over here now. See, we went through that last episode. The entire last episode we went through without the south base having any sort of seizure. No problems whatsoever. So it was due. It needed attention. And let's go take a look at more biocrud. Oh, we're out of spolinen. It's flowing like a river up through here. And so now we just need more spolinen. So this will start clearing out soon enough. Okay, maybe not soon enough, but fairly soon. Yeah, all the spolinen's being cleared out here. And so maybe things are okay. I don't know. I cannot interpret the current situation. I'm just terrified that fertilizer ran out for a while there. Here, you go. You are not entitled to this. And that's down there. It's much better. I'd rather you take it all. So, yeah. Probably have to turn all this red to get more going, but... I mean, that's exactly what this is saying. Well, almost everything going. Oh, and that red one is, the thing's wrong. Are we about to turn off? Yes. So are we going to make it? I mean, we might make it. It's on the verge of the red. This is still going. It's got crud. It's got a whole line coming. Alright, I choose to believe we're going to make it right here. Even if we start getting a little power problem. Because maybe it was a mistake to do from the top. You know? Because these problems affect the, not the bad, power generators. They're all good. Every power generator is a good power generator, but the less impactful ones down here. So, but these guys are going, and with this going, it'll carry us. Alright, it'll be fine. Stop looking at that. Etching solution, and then done. I think that is the story that we will tell ourselves. And then tomorrow, continue along the path I'm on now. Need to make more windmills. Hopefully I'll be able to spare more gearboxes soon. Let's go take a look at that. Maybe muck moves are being made. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I will look at that. Are we making moves? No. Why aren't we making moves? No Relesia. Why aren't we making Relesia? No fertilizer, I bet. Yep. So the factory is going to have yet another full complex system collapse. This time brought to you by insufficient biocrud. Insufficient biocrud, sneaking up on you in the most insidious way possible. So this is positive, if not overwhelmingly. Oh, something wrong with copper again. Why is copper always causing problems? Well, whatever it is, it's through the system now. Don't look at it. Just don't look at anything. So why aren't you going? You need more shafts. Oh, we do have some extra gearboxes. For real. For real and for true. Oh wait, this guy's picking up. Oh, he's coming for the rest. Don't worry. So yes, the next step here is to turn all these red and then make more shafts. I severely underestimated how many shafts would be required in a fully functioning factory. But how is the north base doing vis-a-vis gearboxes? Something's certainly happening right here. This is cranking along. That's full up. That's ready to go. To be continued on that. This is slowly trickling forward, and we are backed up here. So we're backing up here now. I mean, it's not forever, but it's nice. Alright, so we made no progress up here today. Alright, okay, stop recapping. Go look at etching solution. Let's see what the problem is there. I bet you it is rotted lard. But didn't I address this problem a while ago? I'm pretty sure I did. So, did I clip a pipe? I could believe I clipped a pipe. Zinc acetate's a huge problem because we don't have enough acetic acid. This is going to be an issue soon. Not yet, but soon. But anyway, here we are. Etching solution, and we have lots. Well, this is a problem. We're definitely going to do something about this. But what's your problem? What are you doing? Oh, you're waiting for it. You're waiting to command a delivery. There's even more. Alright, I should really come up with a actual solution for this. Instead of just doing what I'm doing right here. But, apparently I'm not going to do that, huh? Yeah, apparently I am weak. Alright, that doesn't describe the problem, though. Where is the etching solution dinosaur? It's not... Oh, it is you, actually. That was exactly you. So you need etching solution, and you bring the etching solution, but why? Because you are still using 1.0 logic. This etching solution's lasted for a long time. So, right here, you don't fill your cargo until Caravan has etching solution barrel in quantity 300. That's what you do here. And then right here, you do not fill your cargo. You, till Caravan has empty barrel, quantity 300. This is the step you're on right now. So now you go here and you empty that cargo and you get more etching solution. Alright, let's go take care of this bio crud, which I just found right here. Then I'll come back and get all my stuff really quickly. Just happened to find some bio crud right after I'm having a widespread, broad-based bio crud crisis. Alright, so there we all backed up. As I happened to find a inheritance from a stupider time. Have you gone? It actually looks like you have not. You go there. Have you really just not picked up any? How is this possible? Like, you produce 4 arums out of 5 seeds. And then 4 arums become 8 seeds. Oh, it's a very, very slight increase every time. Wasn't this just about the same amount he had when I checked him at the beginning of the episode? And now here we are 2 hours later. Like, all he needs is a couple more stacks. No, look, they're coming around. They're definitely coming around. He must have made a delivery, and this must be a choke point then, right? Does that make sense at all? How would I know? Alright, I don't know. But I have questions about this area. This doesn't feel right. Something's gone wrong. Something's wacky. Something screwy, I tell you. Positively screwy. But where did I leave all my stuff? In this box, in this box. Alright, so this guy is getting his etching solution. That will start again. Alright, it's time to wrap up, right? Yeah, 2 hours. We have hit time. I can no longer sit and play. I must do something useful with my life. So, right here. Let's talk about what we did today. So zoom out, nice. That's pretty centered. What did we do? Okay, obviously we built 8 city blocks today. I think that's a new record. So we built this city block, that one, this one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one. And the purpose of this city block is to form the basis of natural product processing and waste processing. So we started with stone, which we're producing with nickel refining over here. We need to vent it, and then eventually we're going to hit waste stone, and then I'm going to make a waste stone processor, like maybe right here, like maybe just put uh, a belt right across the road, because that's where I can do this right now, so maybe I should, and then turn it into gravel, and then gravel up, and that will be waste gravel. Just because it just gets another opportunity to be useful. It doesn't immediately become primary production, so it goes into waste gravel, and then waste gravel will never go into sand, I think, because the sponge recipe will turn all waste gravel directly into bricks. I think I have a problem though, right? I don't have a concept of waste bricks. Ooh. So maybe I move bricks. Where did I put that? Sudden questions. So, oh, excuse me. So right there, that doesn't tell me a thing. Where have you latched? Show me the latch. Oh, this would never have been latched. Alright, so I obviously have a problem in that I can't... Okay, so right here. So we're putting bricks right here, and I should probably move that. Bricks will definitely have a waste characteristic about them, because I'm going to be dumping waste gravel and waste stone into bricks and waste everything into bricks. So just this is going to happen. So we're going to have stone, gravel, bricks, sand, pure sand. I don't know if pure sand is going to be something. Well, maybe. Don't know. Anyway, let's continue looking at it properly, holistically. Talking about the system in total, demonstrating our command of the situation and mastery of the mechanics, or proving to everyone that I truly have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so we're setting up another material processing wing right there, and we tapped this tar producer right here. Why did we do that? Because we're going to need tar. Why do we need tar? Didn't get that far today, but I will next episode. We spent quite a bit of time developing a proper, at least, okay, air quotes, picture air quotes, proper fluid sorting and waste processing system right here. I believe all the circuits are correct, and I believe it's sorted correctly. Like 7 in a city block is okay, and then 2 city blocks wide, and then there's probably going to be many tall. It will be many tall because this is pies. And then I've arranged it so everything is pipe permeable back and forth, and hopefully I'll be able to hold that discipline, because this is going to be pipe hell right here. But all we need to get is the biofluid network through to this area, because it's only going to be consumers of liquid. So it's right over here that's going to be a problem. So liquid hydrocarbon fracking stack right here is going to be tar processing and hydrocarbon processing, and all that all the way down, and then a whole bunch of fluid sorting, and then biofluid and everything, and then it's just gonna be good. It's gonna be nice. That's my plan. Didn't move any closer to anything up here. Still on my mind. I've got one project in mind before I move farther on this. Don't worry about that. You will hear about it. And I think that was about it for the North Factory. Down here in the South Factory, we of course encountered complete and utter disaster. Power went out. I theorized because we didn't have sufficient biocrud coming into the system, and eventually it just ran out, and then power ran out. So we drastically increased the amount of biocrud that is being made on site, as well as being transported, as well as being pumped in. We are making a lot more crud than we used to. We have a cruddier life than we ever dreamed possible. Other than that, we found a relic dinosaur from Factorio 1.1, and we updated it to 2.0 instructions, and that got etching solution online over there, and that's obviously fantastic. That's really about all we did down here, right? And that's what we should aspire to do every episode. A little less and less down here. But um, we're producing a lot of gearboxes, and that's thumbs up. That's great. That's what I'm hoping for. Um, the bottleneck is shaft production, and so if I just rearrange this area a little bit, I can increase shaft production, then everything jumps up still more. And I think I should probably take the time to do that. It certainly once I have red assemblers online, if not right now. Anyway, I have babbled on quite enough, I think. Thank you all for watching. See you next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.